Allow me to demonstrate this method. I have a video guide here and I'm adding proper captioning. So I go to watch it on YouTube where I can edit the video. From here I go to subtitles and it wants me to set the language every darn time. Kind of drives me nuts, but no biggie. I confirm, and here I have my video subtitles that I can duplicate and edit. And these are the auto captions, which is just a wall of unpunctuated, uncapitalized text. I can come over to ChatGPT and paste it in this trained language model right here. It has not been doing very well with simply coming in and pasting it, even though I've been trying to work on that. But I'm just going to say this creates a totally different format I haven't seen before. I'm not sure why, but it's including timestamps, which I do not want. What I do next is I check my original captions and ensure it's not making sense. And then I go to the document I'm working on to get a prompt that I've worked on. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it into ChatGPT. So I have my prompt. I'm going to take a couple lines of the subtitles. And I paste it in twice. And the second time, I edit it. I have now edited the second paste. And I'm going to use this prompt that I suggested. And I'm going to tell it to please try again with my example. And once again, I get an unexpected result with timestamps, which is not what I want. So I'm going to go back and repeat one of my earlier prompts asking for something simpler. And would you believe it? It happens again. I know I'm close, so I keep persisting because once I get this, it's going to be easy to replicate it again. So now, once again, I tell it to just keep it simple with punctuation, formatting, and the like, and I am specific to tell it not to add any timestamps. And then I paste in my captions. And that did it. The great thing is, once you get this dialed in and it's doing exactly what you want, it will do it again the next time. And I worked on it for a long time. I thought it was just going to simply do it correctly the first time, but it didn't. But the neat thing about that is you got to see how I can troubleshoot it, and you get to see how I work with the prompt, which they're calling prompt engineering, which I think is an overly fanciful term for what we're doing here. But we troubleshoot, we get exactly what we want, and now we can just paste in and do it again. So I'm going to do one more video to show you how easy it can be. Publish my captions, and we're done. Coming back to my video guide, I go to the next video. Just like before, I edit my video, I go to subtitles, and I copy the auto captions. So I come back to ChatGPT and I thank it for doing such a good job. And I ask it to do the same thing one more time. And I paste in the YouTube auto captions. And it just spits out grammatically correct, perfectly punctuated, exactly right captions that I can paste back in to the YouTube captioning system. And now you get to see how impressive it is. There's a copy button at the top. I come back to my video, paste it in, and publish. This entire video guide can be properly captioned in just a couple of minutes. Pretty amazing.